Every year, archaeologists and scientists uncover many intriguing finds, some mysterious and unsettling. In today's video, we explore the top 10 creepiest archaeological discoveries that will transport you to the past, and perhaps even send shivers down your spine. Number 1. Norwegian archaeologists recently unearthed the grave of a left-handed Viking warrior, a rarity given that most swords in Viking burials were placed on the right side of the grave. This grave contained a set of weapons, including a shield, axe, spear, and sword, the latter heavily corroded and measuring 3 feet long. Number 2. Another fascinating discovery is the relics of St. Peter and other martyrs found in a Roman church in Santa Maria and Capilla. Archaeologists found an engraved stone plaque listing the antiques inside, including fragments of the Virgin Mary's clothing. These were found by a worker moving the marble slab altar, who discovered a relic box containing 2 cremated pots in a cavity just below the floor. These discoveries are just 2 examples of the many intriguing finds that archaeologists uncover each year. While they may be eerie, they offer us valuable insight into our past and the lives of those who came before us. Number 3. According to the latest discovery, the Arctic region bears evidence of human presence dating back to approximately 40,000 years ago. Siberian scientists employed radiocarbon analysis to study reindeer antler fragments at the Kushi Event Paleolithic site, uncovering animal bones from bison, reindeer, deer, elk, and musk ox. These bones were subjected to 20 different radiocarbon dates, ranging from 20 to 40,000 years ago, suggesting the presence of animals rather than humans. However, further analysis revealed that 2 reindeer antlers held traces of human activity. Using the accelerator mass spectrometer, scientists concluded that humans inhabited the region 40,000 years ago during the Upper Paleolithic Age. The Cabayan fire mummies found in various caves in the Philippines represent a distinct type of mummy resulting from a smoking and dehydration process used to preserve human remains. Number 4. The mummification process utilized by certain tribal groups, involving smoking and dehydration, was revealed by examining remains. This technique, although lengthy, has been employed successfully throughout history, as evidenced by the Cabayan mummies created by a tribe between 1200 and 1500 AD. It is believed that some tribal leaders underwent the process before death, starting with consuming a high-salt beverage to dehydrate the body. Following death, the body would be washed and positioned over a heat source, while the heat and smoke completely dehydrated the body over weeks or months. The Cabayan mummies are currently situated within the caves where they were found. Number 5. Archaeological discovery. Dutch researchers uncovered a Roman temple complex dating back 2,000 years, belonging to the Roman-era Neanderthals. The difficulty featured painted plasterboards, statues of deities, and various stones dedicated to gods and goddesses. Small altars called votive stones, paying homage to Hercules Magusanas, were erected by Roman soldiers found at the site. Jupiter and Serapis, representing the Roman king and Egyptian gods, respectively, were among the deities discovered. The Roman god Mercury was also found as a messenger between the living and the dead. Additionally, remnants of limestone sculptures, horse harnesses, armor, lances, and spears were discovered as mummies within an ancient fire-scored sacrificial structure. Number 6. Egyptian archaeologists have discovered a 200-year-old family tomb near the Nile River within the fire squad structure. The tomb contains 300 mummies of various ages, including older adults with arthritis, newborns, and children. A University of Milan professor stated that the tomb held the remains of a single family buried over generations. Due to its location near the valley of the necropolis, the structure was used as a sacred enclosure where offerings were made to the god in the form of the creator god, Ares, who protected the fertile floods of the Nile. The team also found fire signs on the structure walls from offering ceremonies, but grave robbers made some fire marks. They also discovered plant remains, animal bones, and offering tables inside the burning structure. Alongside the copper necklace engraved with Nikos Stratos, They found a broken vase containing small fruits and an iron blade knife with a wooden handle used by plunderers. Number 7. Another discovery in Israel's desert was the 1,200-year-old mosque, one of the oldest known mosques in the city of Overhat. The mosque is big enough to hold dozens of worshippers in its square-shaped structure, with a small half-circle in the southern wall facing Mecca. The mosque was excavated during planned construction to determine its age, and archaeologists turned to various ceramics discovered on the site, dating back to the 17th and 18th centuries. Number 8. In Poland, the remains of a male dwarf from medieval times were discovered. His height was just 115 centimeters, making him an example of dwarfism in paleoanthropology and archaeology. Number 9. In England, on a golf course, a prehistoric coffin was discovered in 2018. The coffin contained the skeletal remains of a man, along with a perfectly preserved axe with a wooden handle and stone head. The casket was about 3 meters long and 1 meter wide, and will be displayed at Lincolnshire's Art and Archaeological Museum. Number 10. The oldest stroke case was discovered in an ancient Egyptian female mummy. The mummy was 25 to 40 years old, from the 25th dynasty, and died around 2,700 years ago. She had suffered a right cerebral stroke, causing brain damage and paralysis. Examinations showed that the paralysis occurred after bone growth was completed. During the mummification process, an attempt was made with 2 sticks at her back to position her chest and head, giving her an erect posture. She was covered with rare red linen fabric, suggesting a higher social status. Never forget to subscribe to the channel.